Hey Boris. Nice things you got here.
What's up, Leo?
Yeah. Alright, so I need to get a key here to get out of this door and... Okay, yeah. I'm guessing, you're not gonna give it to me until I tell you how to play Boris in the Dark Survival in, first-person VR, right?
For shizzle, my dizzle.
Okay. Alright, let me break it down for you while I get us a bowl of soup here. Alright, so first thing you gotta do, go to the link in the description and download the VRified mod by Full Tilt On. Alright, once you have that downloaded, extract the files into your game directory. Alright, next step, open up your Raipal, go over to mods, and make sure you have the latest versions of UUVR and the config mods downloaded. After that, scroll on over to your installed games. Go to Boris and the Dark Survival, ensure you have the mods downloaded. Now, for your convenience, I have included our config file. Just go to the description and download it. Now, where you see the UUVR mod, go on over to the 3 dots there. Open that up, open mod folder, and simply drop our config file in there. Overwrite anything, it's okay. That's it!
Alright, cool.
Now you can play Boris and the Dark Survival.
Here's a key, man.
In first person and VR. Can I get that key now?
Mm-hmm.
Can I progress? Alright. Sweet. VRified Games.
What's up, Leo? Yeah. And the Living Dead Talking Head, coming to you live with Daigo in VRified Games. How we doing, Daigo?
Hey Ed, how's it going?
Going good, man. It's going good. So tell me, what's up? What are we doing over here, over now?
Well Ed, we're back again with UUVR.
Oh, okay. So we're taking a break from UEVR to this, UUVR. The more things change and all that.
Yeah, well okay, come on. UUVR, it's a different beast to UEVR. Yes, the core concept is the same, whereas UEVR tries to get Unreal Engine games into VR, UUVR tries to get Unity games into VR. So if anything, this just expands your VR library.
Oh, well, can't argue with that shit, isn't it? Alright, so what are we doing today?
Well Ed, today we're taking a look at Boris and the Dark Survival. Prequel to Bendy and the Ink Machine. Now, if you've played the Team Beef port of Bendy and the Ink Machine in VR already, that's what we're aiming to try and emulate here. So no, there's no motion controls, no 6-dot hand tracking, none of that good stuff. But what we do have is custom first-person perspective mod. Now, the mod we are using is by Full Tilt On, and it's not just for first person, it's actually a robust mod. You can actually spawn characters, you can change your player model, there's many things you can do. But all we're interested in is the first person mod. Now, incidentally, we had tried to do a first person VR mod ourselves. A little under a year ago we attempted it, and we abandoned it because it just wasn't working. We were just trying to edit code with DNS Spy, and yeah, we hit a brick wall. Anyway, it turns out that a first person mod already existed, which, you know, fulfilled exactly what we wanted. So with this mod installed, we are able to, on the fly, switch from a third person top-down isometric view as the game should originally be played in, and a custom first person mode complete with keyboard and mouse mappings. Now, unfortunately, the mod's mappings do not translate to controller. You can play top-down in controller and it works flawlessly, but unfortunately the mouse was never mapped in the original game. So although it was added in with the mod, that wasn't translated to the right thumbstick of a controller, so...
Years teaching at the London Dance Academy, and here I am, the famous Emma Lamont, inventing new steps in the loop of a part-time studio. Gerald Cloud designed to the most reference material of dancing characters, but he could have at least given me an office to use for rehearsing. I don't even have a place to put the new dance steps I've been writing down. So I've taken to storing them in the backs of the studio's toilets. Absolutely disgusting, but it's better than nothing. I guess if someone wants to learn my steps, well, they'll just have to get their hands a little dirty.
Although there are third-party solutions where you can remap your controller, and by all means do that if you want to, it's actually perfectly playable with keyboard and mouse, which is how we're playing it today. So what is Boris and the Dark Survival? Well, it's a top-down isometric game in the Bendy and the Ink Machine universe. Roughly, it takes place just before and during the events of Bendy and the Ink Machine, from the perspective of Boris Wolf.
Amazing, but I wouldn't mind seeing a few more colors. How does one even visualize a concept as incredible as this?
Now, this game was originally developed for mobile devices, so it's quite simplistic in terms of its gameplay type when compared to its PC big brothers. Essentially what it is a fetch quest. You spawn into different locations, pick up items which are randomly generated, and escape before the ink demon gets you. That is it. That's the gameplay. But what's really cool about the first-person perspective is, if you're a fan of Bendy and the Ink Machine, and indeed you've played the Dr. Beef port of Bendy and the Ink Machine in VR, it's really cool to have this add-on, if you will, this expansion, this companion piece. Now, as I previously mentioned, you don't get 60OF motion controls, but what you do have is a 60OF camera. So you do have 60OF head tracking. The effect is subtle, but it's there. You do have a customized VR HUD, which is floating in front of you.
A person shouldn't live for their coffee break, but you try having Sammy songs playing all day in your head, over and over and over, like a parade. You're front row to the bass drum solo. So I'm just here for the coffee and the quiet. Hey, coffee and quiet. That wouldn't be a bad song lyric. Where's my pencil?
And with Full Tilt On's mod, you have a first-person perspective that you can toggle at any time, which is really cool. So not much more to say, except if you enjoyed Bendy and the Ink Machine and Bendy and the Ink Machine VR port, and you're itching for more of that universe in VR, well, here you go. So I guess we're going to leave it there, you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any thoughts, queries, any critiques, put them down below. If indeed there are any games you'd like us to look at VRifying in the future, put those down below and we will presumably get back to you eventually. You can also follow us on TikTok for our adventures over there, which are basically condensed versions of what we do over here. And yeah, follow us on all social medias. All links will be in the descriptions, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you there also. Alright, VRified Games out.